This afternoon we are heading to some viveros to check out some plants for our yard. A vivero, of course, is a nursery in Mexico. So this nursery here is out on the arroyo. There's a couple of them here out on the arroyo, but this is our favorite one. It definitely has the biggest selection of palms and shrubs and plants and shade areas and whatnot. Pretty much you can get just about anything here. There is another nursery called Kiki, which is closer to our house. Kind of like that one too, maybe for bigger plants. And we just feel more of a connection with the owners there, maybe because it's our neighborhood. So one of my favorite plants around are scented geraniums. This is a scented geranium here. It looks like the geranium leaf, but it doesn't really flower. See, there's very small flowers with it. But it has all different scents, from lemon to peppermint to like a chocolate, a rose. Big fan of these guys. I definitely want to put some of these in our yard. I see that a lot in the nurseries, so clearly they grow well here. So right now we're looking for some bougainvillea to put near our, around the area where we just had constructed. So hopefully you'll be seeing this in another video soon. And this here is one of my favorite palms. It's very pokey, but incredibly expensive. One of the most expensive palms I've seen. So I don't know if we'll be adding any of these to our yard. Even the ones that I find that are really tiny are like $100 plus. Now La Paz is the desert, but you can just add a little water and you can grow palm trees here. So we love palm trees, and these nurseries have lots and lots of palm trees. Of course, the more like xeriscaping crowd would want to do cactus, which you can definitely get cactus. There's a lot of specialty nurseries that only do cactus, but we have a drip irrigation system set up at our house so that we can grow palm trees. So we'll be adding those too. Kitties. Otro perro. And one thing not really common down here is just broadleaf trees, kind of deciduous trees. And there's a few different species that grow well here, but overall there's not a lot of shade trees that grow well here. And most nurseries do seem to be just family-run businesses. Actually, as we walked in here close to 5 o'clock, the family was sitting down to eat dinner because they probably live here too, and their dining room table is kind of out in the nursery, and one of the kids came out to help us kind of take a little break from dinner. So it's just it's a great cultural thing.
And the bush is all there.
Muchos.
Muchas mascotas aquí.
Sí.
And he was like,
Enough, not más.
la papaya en 200 pesos y un pepino pequeño 50 pesos.
One of the common broadleaf trees here is a ficus tree, and this one's actually kind of interesting because it's got like half variegated and half non-variegated. Lots of coconut palms. We've already got a number of these growing in our yard. They're not growing very fast, so we might have to add some that are a little bit bigger. So we just came down to the second nursery that's just down the street to give this a check out. They have a lot more pots here, and there's even a sign that says they will make a pot to any size that you need. And we go from the pots into the plants. And a couple of the nurseries down here have special houses where they put all their citrus. We've got a number of citrus growing in our yard. I think it's just to keep the bugs down. So you can see their citrus collection. And this nursery does have cactus here, and it looks like you just take a chunk off and maybe put it in the ground because they don't have any roots. Interesting. So that came to $42, and we asked about buying the cat and the dog too, and she said possibly the cat, but not the dog. So we're leaving today with a number of bougainvillea and a couple of papaya to add to our yard, but we definitely need to head off to some additional nurseries to buy some more. If you want to check out a video about our house, you can see that up here, and pretty soon we'll be updating that to show you where all these plants are finding their forever home.